Hey y'all, welcome. Thanks for being here. And like I said again, Hawk and Vel, thank you for doing this intro for us. We have an outro at the end if you guys can stick around. If you guys don't know, you guys have busy lives too as well. Um, this is Jax,
Hi,
my co-host.
buddy.
How's it going? I will bring up 13 Spirits right now. Hey, 13 Spirits, how's it going?
Hey guys, how's it going?
Thank you for coming up and let us interview you again. I appreciate it.
Well, thank you for having me. Thank you and Jax for having me on panel tonight. Um,
Anytime, Michael. And we know we love talking to you, Dom. You tell us everything.
Hey, veteran again.
oh man, come on, you need to stop it. And
Yeah, veteran.
thank you
Text me
everybody
on Twitter
that's in the
tomorrow.
chat.
Oh,
Thank
go
you
ahead.
everybody that's in the chat already. Please like, share, and bring a lot of people tonight. We're gonna have fun. We'll
Oh
try.
yeah, we'll try.
We do. We have fun. Come on, Dom. Last time we did an interview, we had fun.
Right,
hmm
right.
Well,
Well, guys, I just want to say, go ahead. Oh, go ahead, Dom. Sorry for
no, no,
interrupting
no,
you.
no, no. Go, go,
Okay.
go, 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 go.
Dom, I mean, I just want to say, hi to everybody. What's up, called Asian Sasquatch. Lori, what's up, man? Bat Rican, yeah, man. Like I said, hook me up later, man. Um, hello, Hawk,
Double
what's up?
D, Hawk,
Double D, what's going on? And also we have
Christina
Cute
Bell,
Golf Girl
God Girl Gamer, Hawk.
and Patty. Keep on going strong. I know things are going rough. You'll get there.
She's keeping up with it. I mean, I told her, I said, look, girl, when you hit 1K, then the work started.
Wolf and Hound, thank you for
Someone
being here,
told her
buddy.
that. Someone told her that. They said, before you get to 1K, it's pretty chill, real smooth. Once you
Oh
hit
yeah.
1K, then the grind starts. Keep it
Oh
up
yeah.
to
Oh
go
yeah.
above. Because once you drop below, it's even harder to get
Little
back up again.
Oz, what's up? Yeah, it is. I mean,
I know. I hadn't seen Oz in a while.
yeah,
Yeah,
long time.
a lot of people that are trying to get to 1K are saying that's the worst like part of the work to do to maintain
Oh
to
yeah,
get there. Um, yeah,
it
She'll,
is.
people, if they
you
want
have
it
to
work for it,
continue
they'll,
you have
they'll
to
take it.
continue putting the same work you put at the beginning to get to there. Continue with that and put a little. You're gonna have to put a little
Turn it up
extra,
just a little
like
bit. Yep.
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah.
But if you got there at 1K, doing what you're doing now, continue doing what you're doing now. But like I said, just put a notch on it
Exactly.
because
Exactly.
if you're at 1K, you're doing something good. People are watching. The people like your stuff. So
I mean, I was talking to a few people, and they're like, "What if they don't like my content? Who cares? You're doing what you do and what you love to do. Put your stuff out there. Don't matter what anybody else thinks.
Nope.
You do you. That's all that
hmm
matters."
Exactly. And you know what, guys? I'm gonna say now, man. Sometimes we'll get a full chat. Sometimes we won't. I mean, hey, I'm just glad that people will rewatch. You know what I mean? Don't think yourself very. Don't think yourself your channel very low just because you get a small following some days. I mean, that's why I like sharing it out after so people can come and rewatch it. You know, a
Well,
lot of people
sometimes
get
people are at work.
discouraged.
Some people have families. I mean, you
Yeah.
notice after you do a live or you do an interview, they start going up more because people have gotten home. They can watch it. Not
Yeah.
everybody can be there, and everybody's different time. Like
Exactly.
Mountain
yeah,
Standard,
there's different
it's all different.
time zones and stuff like that.
Yep.
So you
Exactly.
have to take that in line too. And like Jack said, a lot of people have lives. We have kids,
Yeah.
jobs, work, and stuff like that. So we can't always do be on panel or be in the chats on everybody's premieres. And
Yeah.
sometimes I saw that this week. One night, I think it was Tuesday night, there was like 6 premieres at the same time. Who do you watch? If you watch
Yeah.
one, you don't want to, so
It's like I said to Eli, we can't be every place at once.
Exactly, brother.
We have to pick and choose out of each day who we're going to watch. I mean, and when you
Mhm.
get to 1,000 subs, how can you watch people, all of it?
And just people are
I mean,
gonna hate
realistically, you
because you're
can't.
doing something right.
a lot of people. I got messages saying, "Hey, you weren't at my premiere. You sucked because you weren't in my this or that." I go, listen, I'm trying. Actually, yeah, like the last couple of months been rough on my side, a little bit crazy and stuff. So, you
Real
know,
life first, real life first. That's what I always tell Eli. Real life
Exactly.
first. YouTube
mhm.
Exactly.
secondary. If you make YouTube your life,
Yep. It's
You will
hard.
burn your candle at both ends. Eli did that before he got COVID. We sure
Hmm.
did. We were doing an interview every other night, and we were just one after the under, and he got sick. He got run down.
Hmm.
We'll never do that again.
No,
We'll
no.
never do that again.
What's very important at first, yeah, it's cool. It's cool to have a lot of subs and stuff like that to put up content and stuff. But if you're not in a great health or situation,
It's
it,
hard.
it's hard. It's not good for you. It's not good for anybody. So yeah.
I
And I
don't.
rule.
I
I
do say
real quick.
don't push your limits.
I rule we watch. Okay, if you're on, I'm on 2 hours, maybe more, but I will rewatch it live. I love this guy's live. He's awesome.
Like usually when we do stuff like I know Patty's got four or five videos out, and when Jason gets home, we watch them together. Because if I watch it for him and I'm watching, I'm going to tell him what's going to happen before I even see, and he's going to be like, "I didn't see this." I know, but I just get excited about things, and like when
Exactly.
we'll watch our shows at night, I'll be like, "Dude, did you see this one?" And I'll kind of peek and I'll watch some shit,
Yeah.
and he'll be like, "Did you watch it
Hey
without me?"
Jenny, what's up?
No, I would
What
never watch it without you.
what I do often, and that's I do not tell everybody like every second every time I do that. But what I do is I'll take example. I'll take you, Jax, if you have videos on a playlist. I'll play the playlist in the background. I'm not.
That's what we do.
I'm not on every premiere, but at least I'm trying to give back yeah, by giving watch
Exactly.
hours and stuff like
Exactly.
that. So I'll put a thumbs
I've got
up
it.
and
I've got
stuff
a
like that.
laptop. I've got well, if I use the boys as tablets, there's 3 tablets I could run on. Then I have
Hmm.
like phones I can run things on. But when Eli, when we do an interview and it goes good, when it's going 2 hours, dude, by the time we're done, we're wasted. We're done
Yeah.
because we've had all day long. We have our health issues, but anybody who has health issues, of course, it's going to be harder for them to go out and film, go out and do the things they have to do. Their
But like
body is broken.
like you
It's going to
said,
be
if
hard.
you're trying too much and you're not taking care of yourself, I'll give you an example, a plain example. I work for a company that's called Montreal Haunted. We do ghost walks, we do paranormal investigations and stuff like that. I was sick like a donkey. Couldn't walk with my knee, but I was still doing ghost walks. I was doing investigations. Plus, I was trying to get my web series ready.
It's a lot.
Dealing with other personal issues here, and yeah, I was going, and I got more sick than nothing. Stress, people don't realize, but stress is a killer. It
Yeah.
brings you to different states, different. If you're already sick, it's going to bring you
Yeah.
more sick. It could bring you
Yeah.
depression, major
Yeah,
depressions.
but can I ask you a
It's
question with that? When
Mhm.
it does that, like, and you go out on investigation, and you work with people, like, what does it do to your mental state, and does it help you in a way because you got the extra hand to
um,
investigate with
when
spirits? Right.
first of all, it's not extra hand when you go in those things. When I go with my group, yes. When I go with 13 spirits, yes, it's a helping hand because everybody knows what they have to do
Hmm.
and and stuff. But when I do stuff with Montreal Haunted, that's more complicated. It's more draining. It's more you have sometimes I have groups of 25 people,
Yeah, that's rough.
25 people, 25 different people.
Hmm.
They're going to react different ways. They're going to act different ways. So you have to, one, control that. You have to control your people.
Hmm.
You have to know your story because every single place we bring people out for, if it's a walk, if it's an investigation, you
Hmm.
have a story. Well, you have legends and ghosts things to tell people, so you have to remind yourself of all those scripts. You have to
Hmm.
learn, control your people, control the paranormal in the environment you're in, the equipment and stuff like that. So it's a lot of it's a lot of work for one person, and on that side I'm alone.
Yeah, but on that one, like, let's say you're an investigation, right? How do
Hmm.
you? Because at the end, I know you guys come back and tell each other's personal experiences and what you guys caught on video, right? And plus,
Hmm.
I'm just so much. Man, things you got to use like the meters and everything, and so on and so on. Like, how many hours does it take to go through all the evidence plus your personal information?
Well,
Hours, hours.
hours and hours. Because
And plus, you got to
imagine
go ahead.
it.
Plus, you get go ahead. No, go ahead. I'm
Imagine
worried.
this. I'll explain. I know where you're going. I'll explain
Okay,
this.
okay, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
When, let's say, example, take a group. Let's say, put it to the minimum, 10 people. Every single people has a camera, has a recorder, and we run that for 2 to 3 hours sometimes. The investigation.
Mhm.
So count exactly 10 recorders, 3 hours each. That's 30 hours of uh, reviewing stuff. Then you have the videos, which is another 3 hours. So and that yeah, so 60 hours. So per week, I would say in the high season per week, I work maybe, I would say maybe 90 to 120 hours.
Wow. And when and with Twin Thunder 92 hours, like
But I'll give this,
right,
this side of
okay,
paranormal,
okay.
I do, like I said, a lot of hours, but I'm paid for that.
Oh wow, okay.
Montreal Haunted is a paid paranormal job. So
Okay.
I do, and I would tell you, well, we're not gonna talk about money, but it's well paid.
Yeah.
I'll
But
put
let me
it
ask
like
you,
that.
how about like all the like let's say you do like the 192 hours, right?
Hmm.
Minus the oh my god, that was me. That was me that made that noise, or no, it was a mouse running across the floor.
Well, you
Not the
can't
spirit.
you can't take the minus. Oh, that was me or stuff. Okay, because you have to go through it to come up and say, oh, this was me. Oh, this was the kid running. Oh, this was the adult swearing. And you understand what I'm saying? So even if you want to take it out of the equation, you can, because you have to listen to it to say, okay, this was not a paranormal proof, or this is was something else. So you still
Mhm.
have to go through those hours. So it's 100 whatever hours you have to put in. You'll still have to listen to those things. So yeah.
All right. Next your question. How do you know when the house is haunted? Because I mean, of course you go through. You gotta make sure, there's no vagrants in there. There's no
Well,
no rodents
well,
in the house, or the
well,
house
I
is
go,
secure.
two ways for a haunted house, which is I'll put them, one is private,
Hmm.
the other one is like regular. The private ones are people that will write to me or call me and say, listen, I'm having activity at home, this and that and that. Okay, you're having activity at home. Sometimes they want me to go there. It's in at 12 o'clock at night. They'll tell me, come and investigate. No, we don't work like that. At the 13 Spirits, the way we work for a private investigation is you contact us, we contact you, and we do a what we call a pre-investigation. We have, like, I think it's 10 or 12 pages of questions we ask the owners.
Hmm.
Goes from different ranges of what are the activities there, but also we go further than that because we use personal medical personnel with us. We have some nurses, doctors, and pharmacists. The reason why we use those people is something we ask questions like to the people. This is a private investigation, so we tend to keep that private. But we do ask the people if they take medication, if they use drugs, if they use alcohol, and we're not there to judge the people saying, the person tells me, oh yeah, I drink, I'm a alcoholic, I drink a lot. We're not going to say, okay, because you're an alcoholic, we're not going to go investigate. But we take that
It's a consideration.
in consideration that, okay, this guy has a problem with alcohol. Maybe sometimes he's overseeing stuff.
Mm,
Not saying that's a point and oh we're finished. The investigation is finished and that we do a like I said this there's a questionnaire. Then we go to the house. We
mm,
do a pre-investigation, so we do readings about the temperature of each room, the electrical field that's in the house. We take measurements. We write them down. Once we're convinced in the house that there's stuff to do, that there's paranormal data stuff, then we'll set down a real investigation. Where we install all the equipment, cameras,
mm.
uh, yeah, blah, 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 REM pods and stuff like that. Um, I'm a bit. I could feel the entities. I could see them. I could feel them. I could hear them talk sometimes without devices. So for me, it's a little bit more easy to know that that there is some certain energy for paranormal activity. When I go to a house, first of all, it's gonna be heavy on your shoulders, like
Mm.
somebody's putting weight on your shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
Some will get some goosebumps
Yeah.
or some weird sensations of somebody touching your back neck.
Mhm.
The hair is gonna go up and stuff like that. That's some stuff you can bank on if you want. Well, n- when I say you can bank on, you have to hold on. You can take it as maybe paranormal, but you also have to demystify those things. You know.
Well, and you also like because I know some of the residents don't know the history of the land in the house. Like, do you
Hmm.
also do that history
Yeah,
so you
we
can
we
validate it?
do research. I do research before investigation. Some people choose not to do that before investigation. They're saying, "Oh, we don't want to be like confused when investigations, staying too much on the history." But I like to go in the history to find out the dead stuff,
Yeah.
and I will use some stuff that I do find in the history of the house or people that were living on that spot on that land to do like a provocation, but a good one. Not saying, "Oh, you're a cheap shit," and I'll give you an example. Let's say we're on a field where there was a war or a battle. I'm gonna try and talk battle things. Were you a soldier? What was your grade, etc. etc. I'm gonna ask questions on that. Based on the story that I know soldiers are there. So I'm gonna try to grab that information, knowing. And once let's say I get EVPs or videos or stuff, go in blank contaminated. Little bit of history is worth it.
Which means when you're going in blind, you don't have any. When it's contaminated, it's a little bit of history to find out is worth it.
Yeah.
You
Yeah, he
want to
did
have
that. Well,
some sense of what
Because
you're walking
because
personally,
into.
on my side, I have guys being that's been in the field as long as me. I've been in the field since 1999, so 23 years. I've been
Show your
in.
age, Dom. Don't show your age.
yeah,
Careful,
don't.
careful. Some of us are up there.
I
Careful.
I'm
know.
I'm 18 US, so
I'm 41.
We're young bucks, okay?
I'm a young dude.
That's
What
it.
do you want? Yeah,
That's it.
I'm
We don't
I'm
age.
young. I'm young at heart. So anyway, so like I was saying, some people like the getting information. Some people don't like it. I prefer my method is I prefer knowing the history about the plane, so you can try and play with that to bring out more information or getting more answers from the people because you're showing that you know a bit of their story. Because when we go investigate, we're asking exactly that. We're asking a story. We're asking history. we're asking people how they did, how they passed away, etc., etc. So you're
Yeah.
asking a part of history that passed away, that wasn't past, and you're trying to bring it back here. So
Yeah.
I'm thinking, if you know, let's say example, you know the name of the person that died in the house, you can try
Mhm.
and make easier contact than, instead of going, hey, anybody here, or I would like to talk to the spirits in the house. Well, let's say example, the guy's, his name was Henry. So you can go, oh, Mr. Henry, I know you're here. Can you talk to me? Or Mr. Henry, my name is Dominic. I would like to present myself. I'm a paranormal investigator. I'm here to learn about your story, help you if you have any message you would like to pass on to some loved ones. Um,
So Dom,
mm.
with that, like how how do you know that the spirits are communicating with you, not another entity?
Well, first of all, I what I do is I'll ask some questions. But if I do get an answer to those questions, I'll double check my question.
Do you know
Meaning,
what spirits are
exact.
made of?
That's pretty hard to explain, because some people, well, basically a lot of spirits are made of energies. So fields of energy around the souls that they carry spirits,
Yeah, and
which
then
is,
they also say it's made of ectoplasm and electromagnetic fields, and possibly electrostatic charges as well, right?
yes, yeah, it's a mix of a little bit something. And this is my humble opinion. I do not have all the answers, so before somebody tries to chew me up in the chats, I'm
Yeah,
open
we
to
don't.
discussion.
Don't just kidding, don't.
It's
I'm
like
open
I
to
don't mean
discussion.
it. Just don't be mad.
Don't be
Yeah,
mad. I
well,
didn't
yeah.
say it.
What I
I
say
didn't
is,
say it.
what I'm gonna say tonight. The words are coming out of my mouth is my own humble opinion. I do not claim to have all the answers. I do not claim to be the best.
Just laughing at
I'm
Lori.
just passionate about what I do.
We're
Okay.
throwing
Sorry,
juice
I'm just laughing
boxes.
at that. I'm
We're
laughing at
throwing
that.
juice boxes.
So I'm just going back to the chat. I didn't see if there's questions.
I was laughing at that. I wasn't laughing at.
We have this thing like when you're asking like a child, you know how children throw things. So Lori has this thing
Okay,
going.
bro.
We're sitting at the little kids table and we're throwing our juice boxes. We're not happy about something. So that
Yeah.
when Eli says something, I put juice boxes. He goes, "Oh man!" I said, "Stop throwing your juice boxes. I ain't cleaning your shit up."
Right?
Yeah. But yeah. So so
Thank you, Jenny, for being
to
Thank you,
super
know
mod. I
Jenny.
appreciate you,
to
girl.
know if I'm talking to an entity, or if the entities are talking between themselves, I tend to go on the thing that when I ask them questions and I get an answer, or I get a hit on a K2 or on a REM pod, I'm gonna ask the spirit if they can if it was really them that was doing that. Can they redo that? Can you know, or tell me something else? So yeah. So basically, that's how I think I could make the difference between talking to real spirits, or the spirits talking between themselves, because that happens also. You can go open your SB7, SB11, Xbox portal, yeah, any device you want to, and you're gonna hear spirits talking between themselves. Why? Because they were human like you and me
Accuracy.
before.
Yeah,
Hmm?
that's true. No,
You
it's
know
like
what?
accuracy.
That's what a lot. That's
Right.
Eli and I talk about that a lot. Like when we're on the phone and like there's nobody here. Like say everybody's gone and it's just me, my brother. I mean it's me, my soon to be brother in law, Jason and me, just our four. So when my sister's gone or there's when it's real quiet, if you listen, Eli said, if you listen, you will hear them. Like
Yep. I
I
always
hear them
say
all the
that.
time. Like I was talking to Vale one a couple days ago, and I said, Vale, let me tell you something. I wish they would pick a nice, decent time for them to come have chats with me because 4 a.m. is not a chattable time for me. She goes, we'll sit down and have a cup of coffee with them. I said, we need to sit down to discuss the time frame when y'all can come at me.
That's another thing too. That also, a lot of people think that they're gonna have answers automatic. Like it's auto. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna get answers.
Not that's
No.
not it's
And
what
and they
it's
also
when
could
you
come out
it's
day or
when they
night
It's
as
want you to
well.
hear them.
It's just not night. So
it's I tend to say that a lot to the people like when I do the paranormal investigations and we bring them on. I go, there's no guarantee today we're gonna get answers. There's no guarantee today that you will see a ghost, hear a ghost, or a spirit. Name them as you want.
Well,
They
there's no
have their own
guarantees in
time.
life or death.
They have their own time, own time, own space, and stuff like that.
Well, that's funny you said. It's
I'll give you
funny you
another.
say that. It's funny you say that.
I'll
My
give you
back,
another
my back,
example.
my back room, my door in the back room next to my sister's room. It's
Mhm.
shut tightly. Okay, it's shut. Right now, it's storage. No, there's nothing in there. 3 times now, that sucker's been wide open in the morning. And my sister's like, "Were you in the room?" I'm like, "No." She goes, "Who's in the room?" I'm like, "You figure it out. Think about it. If we weren't in the room, who you think opened the door?" She goes,
Yep,
"That's
exactly.
creepy." I said, "You know what? It's part of life. You're gonna live here. You're gonna deal with it."
Exactly.
I
What am I
think
gonna tell him? Don't open the door.
I did. I tend to say a lot to the people like that. I go, there's no time, no limit, no space. If they want to appear in morning time, they will interact in the morning time. If
Can
they
I ask
want to
you a question
interact
about that? I'm going to
in
interrupt
the
you on that one.
afternoon,
So
middle of the night,
is
hold
is
on.
it
Yeah,
is
it could be anytime. Anytime.
okay?
It could
Okay.
be anytime, any
They don't
space,
know time
anywhere.
like us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for them, it could be 2 minutes. It could be 2
Yeah.
years.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's about that. Do you think it's because they don't have the energy when it's time at that moment, or do they wait when it's their time to talk to you?
I just think when they're ready, they're ready. I don't
They're
think that.
ready. That's the other thing too. A lot of people. Well, that's the common theory out there is that if you do see a full body apparition, is that the entity has enough confidence in you to appear to yourself. So
Yeah.
I'm tending to say if they do that to appear, I think they do that also to talk. They choose their moment to talk to you, to answer your question. Because I'll give you another example. You can sit in a room for 2 hours asking questions on a ghost box, and you're gonna have zit nothing.
Yep.
Then you're gonna say, "Oh, this place is full of shit. It's not haunted. It's not this. It's not that."
Then you hear here.
You can hear it by your ear. You can miss some stuff also. Okay, you
Well, with
can
all the
ask.
equipment going around them, you guys, boy, you got boxes going, and they could be talking, but all the equipment it's blocking them out,
What's up,
You,
and they're
Boomer?
probably using
Thanks for
everything.
but
being here.
also you can have stuff said on the recorder, but not have it come through the ghost box.
I've heard about that. I've heard it when you catch it on like on a voice record, digital recorder, but it doesn't come through anything else, and you caught it on that.
I
That
have
just means
stuff.
that's what
I
just
had
how it
stuff
happens.
on video camera, but not on my recorder, and both freaking like one next to the other.
Well, it's funny you
Can't
say it
understand.
like that. Billy and Eli were going over footage of one of Billy's videos he did, and
Mhm.
in the graveyard they both saw a nurse, a nurse with those old nurse hats on, those really old floppy ones.
Mhm.
And he went back to show me, he couldn't find it. It wasn't on there.
It was there. I seen it like with the
It was
nurse.
there. They saw it.
Yeah.
But me and Brenda, we were looking. I mean, my eyes were peeled. We were looking for 2 hours, Dom. I said, "Where the hell is this nurse?" And they saw it, and I believe Billy and I believe Eli. They saw it. But I'm looking, and Brenda goes, "I don't see nothing. I don't see it."
Sometimes it
Mm.
happens.
It
I'll give you
happens.
another example. I went to Gettysburg. I spent a
Mhm.
whole week there in Gettysburg investigating a lot of spots. I had a lot of footage, images, and EVPs. And when I say EVPs, I had crazy EVPs and footage. Everything was good. The day before leaving, I put everything on my hard disk. Everything was there from A to Z. Got home, half of the stuff was gone.
Wow.
I was
They
It's
like,
can mimic
paranormal.
it.
Why?
They can.
But think about it. If it's paranormal and you can film it and you saw it, but then
They
you
can
go back
mimic
to
it.
review your
yeah,
footage
but
and
hold
it's
on,
not
hold
there.
on. This is easy. I'll give you an example. one of the reasons why we tell people not to go investigate alone sometimes. Yes, we do 30-minute challenges and 15-minute challenges there and here and stuff. The reason why we tell people not to go investigate alone, one is security, not to get hurt. If you get hurt, who's going to call the ambulance?
Yeah, if you fall down the hill,
Yeah.
ain't nobody there to say, hey, there's some
Yeah.
lady down the hill.
But the other reason also to have somebody is to confirm your findings. Let's say, example, I'm not saying nothing against the nun, but let's say if all of y'all had seen the nun,
Hmm.
that you understand what I'm saying?
That would be something.
Yep.
But now there was two people
Me.
to compare Eli
I seen it.
and
It's
stuff.
weird.
So
I believe you and Billy saw it. I believe you 100%.
what I'm saying
because
is,
I couldn't
if you
see
go
it.
alone, and stuff like that happens, and you can't record or stuff like that, but you only see it, it's only you and your mouth talking.
But it's on
So say,
film. It was filmed.
But it was
though.
on video, Dom. It was
You
on
could
a
call
video.
no, that's why I'm saying this is a little bit different. Eli did it.
Right,
They
if you're
saw
gonna
it from
go.
their own eyes. There were two people. Sometimes it happens. Jenny, if you go to Gettysburg, I swear to God, you're gonna fall in love with that place.
That's where Patty
I've-
spent her last week and a half at Gettysburg. She was there for a week and a half. She said that place is no joke.
I've been, well, not just because it's no joke or just stuff like that. It's
A lot of places were
atmosphere,
closed.
the atmosphere when you get in Gettysburg.
Sorry.
The attitudes of the people over there versus paranormal. I never saw a place, or well, we'll call it a city. I never saw a city where everybody is not
They
afraid of
embrace it.
paranormal. They love it.
They
They will
embrace
talk
it.
to you about paranormal. I'll give you an example. Okay, we're on we're staying in a hotel called the Farnsworth Hotel. We had the whole place for ourselves. Nobody inside except the cooks and people that would come in to eat at the small restaurant inside. And one lady came one morning time for breakfast, and we were having activity in the dining room where we're eating.
Mhm.
I was talking with with the lady there that was cooking and stuff. And this lady, she was eating lunch. She got up. She came to my table. She goes, "Can I sit down?" Yeah, you can sit down. Just sit down. She came down. She goes, "Listen, you do paranormal investigations?" I go, "Yeah, we do. We're here for the week of my explaining a little bit." She goes, "Okay, come to my house. My house used to be an old hospital during the war, and there's still blood on the floor and stuff like that. I don't know that lady. Come to my house. My house is full access, and they're open for you whenever you want." Oh, that's cool. Thank you. And stuff like that.
Blood's on the floor, lady. How to get there?
But
Yeah.
a lot a lot of
How the
people were
blood get
telling
there,
me,
lady?
a lot of people were telling, "Hey, go investigate here. Go here. Go to this house. Go to that museum. Go here." In 1 week, they were telling me so much stuff. I have to go back because I still have stuff not done because I had too much stuff to do.
Yeah.
Well, the orphanage was closed. The Jenny Wade house was closed for
I did.
seasonal.
I want to go
They open
there.
up for summertime.
I did Jenny Wade's. I did the orphanage. I even
They were closed this time for her.
I even freaked out the lady because there's a lady doing visits. I even freaked her out because we went in the hole where the kids were put on, and we're like 6, 7 people, 6, 7 adults. Everybody was dripping out, like going in, like 2 seconds coming out. Oh, I can't go there. It's too dark, too too heavy. I was sitting in the cave. I was watching people going back and forth, in and out. Then the lady goes, "Excuse me, sir." I didn't answer. I was doing my stuff. "Excuse me, sir." I go, "Yeah." She goes, "You have to come out now." I go, "No, I'm not coming out. I'm staying here." Then he goes, "What?"
I got good footage. I'm not leaving.
She goes, "I have to go elsewhere a little bit." I go, "Go. I'll go join you after." She goes, "Okay, I'll give you a couple of minutes." So I came out. when I came out, there was like two places with ropes around the room. On the
Mm-hmm.
other side, there was tables with teddy bears and stuff like that. So I'm coming out. The lady goes, "Finally, you're out." And so I'm explaining to her that
Mm-hmm.
I was having paranormal activity in the hall and whatsoever. She goes,
Mm-hmm.
but she was like brushing the other side. Yeah, like yeah. Can we go now? Can we leave the house? So I said to the lady, I go, even one of the kids told me he would come and play with us in the thing. As soon as I said that, the ropes around the tables started to make waves. The lady said to everybody in the place, "Okay, we're gonna move on further now." She never finished explaining the story about the table and the teddy bears. Let's go. Let's get out. So I told her, "See, they're here now. Can I stay here?" She goes, "No, we're going out."
Oh wow.
If
Okay,
you're
wait.
going to be, if you're going to be a tour guide in Gettysburg,
Mm-hmm.
you have to at least open your mind up to the possibility. Look at what happened
Mm-hmm.
on in that town,
Hey
on that
Doris, what's
land.
up?
It it 100%, and I believe it. The whole goddamn town is haunted. The whole thing,
Yeah, yeah.
not just
It's
one spot.
Because it's
Many
the
it's not
houses
land.
people
It's the
live in.
land.
it's
That's
not just
why.
belief. Okay, it's
Yeah.
not just belief. Um, I I had so much paranormal well, not yeah, paranormal proof and stuff of things happening a little bit everywhere in Gettysburg.
Mm-hmm.
That's it's just it's just insane. First of all, the place is beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
The upper city. So when you go there, it's gorgeous. You have a mixture of not to new houses, but you have a couple of new houses, but you still have the old vibe of the old houses there. And it's like coming into a time capsule, if you want. Once you get to Gettysburg, I did the atmosphere, the I don't know, something in the air. I don't know if it's in the water or the air of Gettysburg. But once you get there, it's like, you're like in a trance or stuff like that. I had a blast, and I would say on 20 years of ghost hunting investigation stuff, I would say Gettysburg would be in my top five places to investigate.
Can you tell us how your gifts work? I know you were telling me some gifts, how you see the spirits. Can you tell us how I mean is it a smell? Can you let us everybody know if you sense them, smell them, if you know that they're around? Can you let us know how it works?
Well, I have different stuff happening to me. Like I
Okay.
said, body wise, I'll get goosebumps. I have shivers, stuff like that. Um, when I do see them, sometimes I'll see them as we see each other, like a human being, full body apparition. And usually, it's sometimes what I see is the last moments before they died, they passed away. So I'll give you an example. What could be creepy a little bit is it happened to me when I was about 16 years old. My grandfather shot himself in the head.
Wow, I'm sorry about that, man.
I met my grandfather with the wombs, if you understand what I'm saying.
Yes, yes, sir. Yeah.
So I personally saw my grandfather with like the brain coming out. Sorry for the people in the chat, the brain coming out and stuff like that. And he was talking to me like we're talking together and no problem
Thanks,
at
Hawk.
all. Stuff is normal. Another
Hmm.
time I saw him, he was like a young man and he was different. No wounds, nothing in that stuff. Same thing for my mother. My mother passed away in 2009. Actually, in 16 days will be her anniversary that she passed away. And I saw my mother was extremely sick when she passed away at the end. But now I saw her like right, well, you can't see it on camera, but like right next to me, right here, a bright light appeared, and I saw her full body. Till I said, like, I was astonished, saying, Mom," and she vanished. But to come back to the way, so I could see them. Like I said, sometimes in the old way, the way they passed away, or I can see them actually like normal human beings. Like I said, the way I feel them is I'll have different reactions depending on the vibe I get. It will be from goosebumps to hair standing.
Hmm.
It even goes to you're gonna find it funny, but it's like a taste in the mouth. You're gonna when you're about to puke or throw up, in the back of the mouth it becomes sour.
Hmm.
It's a little bit like that happens when I go into a place and I can sense that a spirit is like close to me.
Hmm.
Sometimes in my mouth I have like a sour taste, but not like puking, but similar to that. So
Hmm.
sorry for the in the chat when people ask me stuff, but yeah.
Okay, well, like when you see a spirit, do they communicate with you through your mind or through verbal, like speaking and stuff like that?
When I do make contact with spirits,
Yeah.
I try now not to do that. I used to do it by the head inside,
Hmm.
but at the same time, it's very draining when you do that because
Hmm.
you use a lot of your body energy,
Hmm.
so you can be drained a lot when doing that. So now I tend to more to use the recorder to try and get the information, or a spirit box. Then it's going to be a direct interaction with the entity. So
Yeah.
if they're asking for the to pass a message, or they need something to be moved,
See you, Laura.
or
Thanks for coming in.
finding something, I'll be able to answer them, or I'll come back
Mhm.
after once I reviewed the recording and stuff.
Yeah. So with thank for validating that. But when when spirits touch you, right? When they touch you, is it because they want to feel that closeness again with you, or is it because um it's just the way they some communicate?
It again, once again, it's gonna be different depending on the spirit.
Uh,
If we're talking about my mom, it's gonna be more of physical contact. Like a hug or stuff like that.
okay.
You'll I will feel that hug when we talk.
Wow.
If I ask the hug to my mother, but when I say I'll feel the hug, it's not like if I take you in my arms and I tap you on the back and say, "Hey man, how's it
Hmm.
going?" You're gonna feel like a spark of energy. Like, sometimes you come to take something and you get like a spark of energy.
Hmm.
Like it goes, you go, "Oh shit!" That it's a little bit similar. It doesn't hurt like a static, um, but it does a little bit the stuff like that. So when the spirits that tend to touch me,
Oh.
uh, it could be that, but also some spirits are gonna touch you for different reasons. One, they want to get your attention, because it's not everybody that can feel the
Yeah.
spirits, that can hear them, or that see them. So
Yeah.
sometimes the spirits are like, hey, hello, I'm
Wow.
here, and you're passing through with your equipment because you're not too close, that the equipment won't tell you that there's a
Yeah.
spirit there, but the spirit is trying to talk to you, so he's gonna come and touch you. So sometimes you're
Yeah.
gonna feel a cold hand, a cold spot next to you. It's probably a spirit that are trying to get your attention.
Well, I mean,
Sometimes it could go to extremes
yeah.
when spirits, when they try to get your attention. What I mean is that, I'll give you another example. A lot of people know that my house where I stay presently is haunted. There was a spirit there trying to get my attention, and I didn't want to give him attention. I was passing through a corridor, and the spirit was like insisting to have my attention. When I didn't give him the intention he wanted, he gave me a push. But I was walking, so I had one foot in the air. I lost balance, and I banged my head on the side of a door. I had a lump
Hmm.
about the size of a golf ball.
Oh wow.
I lost conscious. I was on the floor in the washroom. So when I figured out that everybody in the house was sleeping, nobody had pushed me, I tried to investigate to do this, and this spirit came forward and saying,
Hmm.
"Listen, I didn't want to hurt you. I just wanted your attention." I said, "Okay,
Yeah.
you're gone.
Yeah. I was
Bye."
speaking to this one person like he has similar gifts as you do, and he was saying that when a spirit hugged him, the memory of that person, instead of seeing them, the memory of that person, showed them a playback of who they were instead of
Sometimes,
seeing them.
sometimes that will happen too. A lot of people don't sense them in real life, but they will realize them in when they dream.
Wow, boomer, cool.
They're gonna dream about the person that actually touched them or hugged them and stuff like that. But it does happen that you will get what we call flashbacks.
Hmm.
Example, I'll give you an example. When my mother hugs me, I get flashbacks. Flashbacks of when my mother was alive. She used to give me a hug. I would feel comfortable. I would feel I had ease and stuff like that. So yeah, so it happens sometimes that
Awesome.
you will get like which is called a flashback, meaning that you will remind a little bit of. It's like it's like making a movie in your head and putting it aside. Then
Yeah.
out of the blue, you'll get a hug, and this little movie that you had in your head about that hug, or
Mhm.
the way you were feeling when you used to get a hug about with your mother or father or grandfather or whoever,
Mhm.
it's gonna replay in your head. So that's what we call a flashback. It's a memory that you had that's
Mhm.
back in the head, and once those feelings are like and then you're getting those feelings that will open that door and bring out that a small part of movie if you want.
I bet it was confusing for you. Like, how long have you had this gift? Like, well, the reason why I say that, if it was at a younger age, like, or a teenager, it must have impacted your life some kind of way. Then,
I've
really
been
cool.
like I said, I've been dealing with paranormal since birth. Okay. I was born a dead child, or a the blue child, as they call them, meaning that the cord I had was around my neck, and I was
Mhm.
blue. I was dead. I wasn't breathing, wasn't responding. It took 17 minutes once they took me out of my mother's womb to take my first breath.
Okay, cool.
Doctors had told my mother that baby was dead because due to the cord that around the neck and stuff like that. And they left me, there's a small counter where they heat the baby and stuff. They left me there, and they told my mother, "Your son is yet finished." So it started back there. Then, starting at the age of 3, I started seeing the entities. Starting with a black man, a black mask that was sitting
Mhm.
at the end of my bed every single night.
Mhm.
I would tell my parents, listen, there's something in my room. And my father, not believing in ghosts, would tell me, hey, listen, man, go back to sleep. Yeah, stop playing. And I'm going to smack your butt if you get up. And,
Mhm.
you know how to do that.
Mhm.
And my mother had, well, in those times, mothers used to still be like run a little bit by the man of the house. So she would listen to my father. If my father would say this is like playing, my mother would say it's playing because she wanted to be like a couple. So things from that forward, my parents got
Mhm.
got divorced at the age that I was 6 years old. I got traumatized and stuff. And then that's when I think that's when the big click or something that sparked in my head. And that's
Mhm.
when it started coming more and more and more. Now I was hearing them, I was seeing them, I could feel them.
Okay.
Starting around the age of 6, and it hasn't left me
Oh
since that moment.
wow. Must be
So
hard. So I mean,
sometimes, yeah, I'll tell you, sometimes it's cool, especially when you can help young kids, young souls lost. But also at the same time, it's gut wrenching because sometimes what you see and what you hear is not always fun. You know, some people
yep.
are saying, "Oh, it must be cool hearing the ghost." No,
Do you consider it as a gift, or do you consider it as a
it
bad
is a
thing?
gift. It is a gift. I think that there's a reason why I am able to do that. I'm able to hear and see stuff. Like there's a reason why people I'll give you an example. Let's say a basketball player. Let's take Michael Jordan. Everybody knows Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan has a gift of playing basketball. He's at my eyes, he's the greatest basketball player to ever play the game, a basketball game.
Hmm.
Some are gonna say no, it's other people. You know. Nah, I just lost my line of thought.
He was
No,
not a good baseball player.
You okay?
I'll tell you that.
Hey, I mean,
we're talking about okay.
your experiences. Yeah, go ahead, man.
I was a Bulls fan for a long time.
Uh, I used to
Oh shit!
I used to be a Bulls fan too until for a long time too.
I
We
love
named
Bulls
my
Anyways,
too.
son his middle name
but
Jordan. That's my son's middle name, Jordan.
Oh
but
shit!
but some people we okay. I'll explain it more like this, not to confuse them. Everybody, every single buddy, you, Eli, Jax, me, anybody in the chat, we all have gifts. We all have special talents. We all have a little something something that makes
Mom
us
always said I
us.
was. Mom always said I was special. Ah shit.
That's right. She
Believe
had to
it.
tie a pork chop around your neck for the dog to play with you.
Oh, that's bad. That's bad, Drax. But everybody has a gift. Everybody has something inside them.
Get him,
Some
girl.
some
It's
are
if you want
more.
to use it. If you want to believe it. If you like, there's some people that have a gift. Like my grandsons. My grandson can see them, and Quinn can feel them.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
it is what it is. And maybe as they get older, once I pass on, they'll continue to talk to them and help them in a way. You know what I mean? And I think when we all hear what we hear, sometimes it's not what we want to hear, but if we can hear them, it's what we hear. Whether
Yeah.
it's sad, bad, good, it doesn't matter. It's what we hear.
That's it. That's it. That's what I'm telling you. It is a gift. It is a gift, but sometimes I think it's a curse gift. If you want, not saying it's a bad thing, but sometimes
It could be a curse or a gift because look, if you can hear
because
spirits,
like I said, when you hear them, feel them, and stuff like that, and you live in a haunted house, I could tell you sometimes I wake up in the middle of the nights, morning time. Some people will answer me. We even have pencils flying around the house.
we can't find. Okay, two
You know,
things are missing in the house. Two things are missing, and they've been missing for about a week now. My sister comes in and says, "Have you seen my black hand towel?" I'm like, "No, is it in your laundry?" She goes, "No, I checked everywhere. She can't find it." Jason just got a new beer koozie for his bottles of beer. Can't find it. Just gone. I said, when it'll show up. It's in the house. It's just someone is playing with it.
we have one spirit here in the house. We call him the Joker because
That's my auntie.
he does that. We can't find a name on that person. We're trying to get a name. Uh, the only thing we have sometimes is him laughing. We know it's a man because well, we know it's a man. Not 100% um, that is a man, but all the appearances and stuff and voices and stuff like that comes up to a man. But this guy can hide my keys.
No,
Um,
Boomer, I didn't, but I will look after before I go
my
to bed tonight. I'm gonna look.
wallets. I'll put something on the corner of my desk. I'll come back later on. It's gonna be
Gone.
somewhere else.
Yeah.
My
Some
phone is always being moved.
Yeah.
I know where I set it, and I'll find it in my room. I'm like going,
Hey guys,
Yeah.
I know I put it there.
the
I
other
know
while
I
thing
we
put it on the thing.
the other thing I find also funny sometimes is
Mhm,
I will shut down my computer.
mhm.
Well, actually, people that know that I'm crazy, I have 4 computers plus other stuff running in
Yeah.
my office. But I will close down the computer, say, okay, it's time for bed. Go to bed, get up morning time to send the kids to school, go in my office, come to sit down in my office. The computers are all started.
Well, but while we're talking, still gonna bring up a panel if you don't mind to ask you some questions and stuff like
Yeah.
that, and then we'll start if you want to start showing your equipment while I do that. So um
Well, bring up the questions and
okay,
slowly.
okay, all right,
If you want to talk equipment, we'll talk equipment.
okay,
Yeah, I have a couple of small equipment. Yeah, around. Well, actually, I have all my equipment around me, but they're in bags and stuff. I'll bring them out
okay,
if you want to
okay,
see them and stuff.
okay.
So
Just go ahead and if you guys want, I'm not gonna put a link in chat. If you guys want to send me
If you got a
a
question, just
tweet.
put it in a cap so we can see it.
Yeah, but yeah, any questions if you want to, but send me a
don't be
DM.
shy. Any question, I will answer
Double D, I sent you.
any question.
I
And
sent you a
Justy
DM and Boomer a
and
DM.
Justy, I saw your French. Bonsoir à vous, Madame Justy. So.
What's up, Boomer?
Real quick, Dom, do you remember we were talking to Eli and we told him about that red bike? Remember? You said there was a red bike, something to do with a red bike. It was before COVID.
That's a long time ago.
He found the red bike. It was in his brother's garage.
Oh,
Freaked him out. Freaked him out. He comes home. He calls. He goes, Jax, that red bike. I said, what about the red bike? Because it's in my brother's garage. I'm like, was that the bike? Well, Eli was told that he refurbished the red bike. So it could have been Eli's.
yeah.
He didn't want to ask his brother. Just he didn't want to sound like a whack job saying, you know what? Someone told me about this bike. You know, he wasn't going to do that. But we're still working on that box. And I know that box is underneath the porch somewhere. I know it is. I can feel it is. But when I go to Texas, him and I are going to take a drive and I'm going to find that box. We're going to find the box.
Actually, the box is going to be in the front, underneath the porch, on
That's what we said. Yep.
on the west south side
I know
of the
where
porch.
I know where it's at. It's the same where God was
He used
showing
to
my
go there as a
uncle.
child.
Well, my uncle's sitting there in a chair when he gets sicker. That's what God was showing me when I was
We'll
gone.
find it,
So
Eli. We will find it.
I know where it's at.
When I come to Texas, we're going to go over there. We're going to take
I
the
don't know
car.
where
Go over there.
this
I'm going to go. Excuse me. Sorry. I know this is your house. I got to dig under your porch for a minute. But bad. I'll put it back where I found it. But there's something in there I left.
What kind of box are you talking about?
It's
What
a secret.
God?
Well, we'll tell you
It's,
after. It's just,
it's a long story. It's a long story.
if you pick up on it, let me know, because it's.
It took me and Dom about an hour to get to the box, to think about what was in the box.
I finally got an image of an old cigar box.
A what?
Curious as if that is has any relation.
Wow. Hey,
I think a family
Dom,
secret's in the
haunted
box.
dolls. Haunted
Oh,
dolls
haunted
is the next
dolls.
question. So.
I've got 3. They like to talk to Eli. Not me, though.
I have a couple of haunted dolls. I could.
I know Boomer has questions too about um
How come my dolls only
All
talk
new
to
haunted
Eli,
dolls.
Dom? My dolls only talk to Eli. They won't talk to me. Nope.
I can avert my eyes.
Something. Maybe something.
They love Eli. The cat balls go off like crazy when Eli talks.
Oh yeah.
It could be in, but don't forget. Hold on. I'll try to explain something without going in all the details. Sometimes people like Eli, people like me, um uh how can I that have passed and came back
Hmm.
Yep.
are more prone to be like magnets to entities.
Mm-hmm.
I think they respond more to a male than they do a
Yeah,
female.
Yes.
Sometimes I
but
can get the cat balls to go off, but it's rare.
also as the same thing is that there's a connection between those people. Not saying when I say connection, I'm not talking about family. I'm not talking
Hey, Beth.
about brother, sister, wife, or just that.
Just a
When it's
connection
Right,
somehow,
right.
some way.
On a
on a spirit
spiritual
level,
level.
meaning
Right.
they've been to somewhere where your body or your soul has been,
Mm-hmm.
and that's the connection I'm talking about.
You know, like with
But
a
talking
kid.
about haunted dolls, what was your question, Eli?
The question about with the haunted doll, like I mean, do you think that when a spirit that is attached to a haunted doll, can they leave and come back as they like, or do you think they're just stuck to an item like a doll, or it could be anything, a car, or so and so?
To leave, they can leave, but they won't be back at the same extent in the spirits unless you let them do it.
Mm-hmm.
But not all spirits are gonna take a doll. I'll give you an example. You said Bet. Bet has a teddy bear
Mm-hmm.
presently at home, and that teddy bear is not it's not hunted. The spirit follows the teddy bear.
Hmm.
It's
You can have a
attached
haunted.
to the
You can have
teddy
a
bear.
jewelry box with a spirit attached to it. A
Mhm.
jewelry box. Just it's
But
something that they love.
a lot of things that people don't understand is when there's an attachment to a jewelry box, teddy bear. It's not
And
always a bad thing.
Right.
I'll give you an example. Let's say I'll give you let's say this ring. Okay, this is a ring that I'm very attached to. If I pass away, I'll probably be stick to this ring because this is something I like. It could be a house, it could be a bike, it could be a
A
jewelry,
chair, anything.
a chair and stuff. This is something that was personal to the person. The person like that place. Um, let's say a house. The person built that house from sweat and blood. They lived there for 40 years, then pass away. For
Hmm.
them, it's still their house. They're
Yep.
still lingering in the house. It's still their house. Till you're gonna have to explain to those people, listen, this is no more your house. Thank you for the building your house, but it's no more your house. You have to move on and go to the light and stuff. So yeah.
there's physical attachments and there's emotional attachments.
Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Emotional. What's
It's much
emotional?
easier
If you
to
don't mind
get
me
rid
asking.
of an emotional attachment through, you know,
Yeah.
conversing with the entity, spirit, whatever, than
Mm-hmm.
it is a physical attachment sometimes because that physical attachment is hard to get rid of because there's a reason for that. Like they have a specific reason to be physically attached to a certain
Yeah.
entity.
Yeah. You're right. And sometimes it's gonna take more than just some sage to
Right.
get rid of those attachments. That's a little bit deeper and stuff, and sometimes you
Yeah.
have to get help
Right.
Yeah.
do
I,
that
I
too.
I got a question for Boomer. What's I know some I know there's um paranormal investigators. There's people that like the thrill of doing things, and there is
Ghost hunters.
enthusiast.
Yeah,
People
there's
do it
paranormal enthusiasts,
Enthusiasts.
paranormal
Yeah.
investigators, which I
and
don't
Danny.
fall in any category of those.
Okay, but what is that? I mean,
Um,
I heard Eddie saying that he's
right.
enthusiast. I can't really say it, but yeah,
He's an
I heard of that.
enthusiast, which
Hi
means
everybody in the chat.
they're they do things in the paranormal because they're interested in learning about it, and then they're enthusiasts.
Okay.
And then there's paranormal investigators who
Well,
consider
also
themselves active in
you can say if they go in the paranormal field by their own, like a little bit like I do, you can call them passionate also.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes, like Eli had asked me, he goes, "Do you choose it, or does it choose you?" It chooses you. I don't think we choose to. I I don't think. I think paranormal chooses you. I don't think you choose it.
There's yeah
Well,
no
it depends on the case.
I would say
Um,
I would say it's a bit of 50-50.
I mean,
yeah.
I didn't choose to hear ghosts.
Something
You know.
no I understand, but
Right.
something happens to you or stuff um that will bring you to that point. Once you're at that point, it's you who decides if you want to continue on that route or you want to take another route.
That's what happened with me. I was
Okay.
young though.
I mean, I
And
still probably didn't choose it. If I had a choice, I wouldn't know anything about paranormal.
I I choose that I took the road of choosing because
Right.
so much stuff was happening to me since I was young, and I was asking questions. I was curious. I wanted to know why this, why that, why this. And back in the day, well, like I said, my father didn't believe in that. For him, it was a bunch of BS and just stuff like that. Till I put it to his face. But also, how do you try, and when you're 7 8 years old and you have questions, how do you try to find information? So I used to go to the library I did at the school and ask the lady. I remember every single time I used to go there, she was sick and tired at the end of the school year. Do you have New Gold, the Ghost Box, the books? Do you have this the talking about? And the lady was looking at me like saying, "That's a crazy kid, 7 years old, 8 years old, asking spirit books and stuff like that." But it started like that, and it evolved to the point where, yeah,
Well,
like
Dom, you're old. You're older like me. Boomer, Boomer's
I'm
about the
young,
same age. Oh, sorry, you're young. You're young. Young. In the
I'm young.
'80s,
Don't insult me.
no.
Uh-uh.
I think more in the '80s when I first started, when I saw a spirit, we didn't. It wasn't talked about. It's like they'd give you a
What's up,
special book,
Donnie?
put you in a room.
No,
Right.
that's what I'm saying. A lot of people, um, uh, if you take now what we know about paranormal,
Right.
what's
Hey,
coming out,
Uncle,
what people are talking
how you
about
doing?
paranormal,
what's
and
going
like
on,
you
brother?
said, if you go back to the
Chilling.
'80s, it's like night and day.
Oh yeah, yeah. You. I mean,
Mine,
I had him in the house and I saw them out of the corner of my eye. I
I
said to my
know
mom, "Did you
now.
see that?"
Now I go out. I go out. Let's say to the restaurant. I'm eating a bite, and I will talk about paranormal to the waitress. I will talk to the paranormal
It's
to
easy
the
to talk
owner.
about it now.
And for me,
mine,
it's like everyday little chat. But back in the day, when it started in 1999, telling people, "Hey, I'm going to go and go investigate ghosts," people were saying,
Yes.
see, my own father and sister were telling me I needed to be interned in
A
a
special little
asylum.
jacket with a
Okay,
rubber room.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When it's your own family that are telling you that, it's like, okay, maybe. And sometimes I was putting myself in doubt, but not no more. Yeah.
My father's a
mine,
lot like your father, Dom. I mean, he didn't believe anything. He said, "Oh no, it's you're seeing things." Oh, until something
yeah,
actually happened to him, and he went, "Oh, I can't
But
explain."
even that, when stuff was happening at my house, and he would always put the blame on something else. Oh, it's the dog. Oh, it's the cat.
My
Oh,
father did too.
it's the roof. Oh, it's the light bulbs are
What's up, Sandra?
broken.
How's it going?
This,
Thanks for
that,
coming
and that.
by.
It was always different
Hey,
stuff.
Sandra.
Till like I said, to the point where I put he saw it for his own self. And even better than this, Jax. When the thing happened in the cemetery for my father and my sister, the week after we were on the national radio here in Quebec doing an interview, and the guy asked my father, he goes, "Do you believe in ghosts?" And my father told the truth. He goes, "At the beginning, he goes, nada." He goes, "I didn't believe nothing about ghosts." He goes, "Now," he goes, "I'm a firm believer in the afterlife."
It took some time for my dad too. I mean, he just thought that yeah, like you said, it's a dog. It's the house settling. It's this. Until one day we weren't home and he was by himself, and something happened. He goes, Jack, Jack, come here, come here, come here, come here. He goes, remember I told you I don't believe? I said, yeah, Pop, you don't believe. He goes, I think maybe I do now. I said, why? He goes, someone knocked on the door. I said, uh-huh. He says, I went to answer, no one there. I said, uh-huh. So,
Hi,
Dad, how do you
Sandra.
think they got from there to there? He goes, I didn't believe you when they said they knocked, because we have people knock, we have spirits knock on the door, but there's nobody there. So it took my father to get up to go look to see nobody was there.
So,
Because I believe
guys,
you now.
So
Probably-
Eli, we were talking about haunted ghosts and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
As you can see, I'm a collector of creepy stuff. You can see right
yeah, right there. Yeah. I want to
right
ask one question before we get started on
Over
that.
your right
Okay.
shoulder.
It's about 3 knocks. Okay, is that true about the 3 knocks? Like it's some like the Trinity or something that's bad.
Knocking the Trinity,
Yeah.
mocking the Trinity, yeah, the 3 knocks.
three
They say
knocks,
that,
but
but I don't know.
I'm I'm not I'm not
Oh, my bad.
100
Wrong person. Sorry.
I'm not 100% sure
Hey, Patty.
about the 3 knocks. I had stuff happen. I heard knocks at 3 o'clock in the morning and stuff like that. But I'm not saying it's not true. I'm not saying it is true. I'm still halfway. Still, like I said to a lot of people say, "Oh, you've been in the field for a long time. You have experience." I do not have experience in the paranormal field. I'm still a student after 23 years. We still
There's
learn.
always more to learn. There's still stuff
Oh,
we don't know.
you learn, but hold on. You learn
absolutely.
about something. You learn about something, and 2 months after, that thought you had or the belief you had can be completely changed after another paranormal event or stuff. So yeah.
I absolutely agree.
So you were talking about haunted dolls and stuff.
Yeah,
I have
yeah. Ooh, yeah.
this is my very good friend.
I love that.
Her name is
Cool.
Margot. I'm gonna show it to the people that never saw her. Hi, Margot. We'll be polite with her. You're very pretty today. I would like to show you to my friends.
Whoa.
This is Margot. She's from Haiti.
Okay.
She's what we call a voodoo doll. As you can see,
Cross.
there's a cross inside. Now I have to put the white stuff you see. That's holy water inside the box. Because Margot is very nice. I'm gonna close the box now, Margot. Thank you for your time.
How did
You're
you?
like, closing the box now and locking it up with a key.
Yep. So how did you find it?
The reason why I look, you're gonna say I look stupid talking to a doll, is I'm afraid of Sandra.
I
Oh, I
talk to my
know.
dolls every day.
Not Sandra. Sorry, I just saw Sandra now.
Sandra,
It's not.
this is
No,
my
I'm
second
not afraid
interview
of
with
you,
him.
Sandra. I'm afraid of Margot because I'll give a small story for the people that didn't hear it. Here in Quebec, we're doing something. I have a friend that lives like 25 minutes from my house. He has a haunted doll too called Anna. I have Margot, and we tried to make them talk together. And also, we had a friend in France that was also trying to ask questions to the dolls. And Margot got pissed about Anna. They don't like each other. So Margot decided to close the whole live panel and stuff.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You ever think they feel exploited?
Boomer, I can't hear you properly.
Do you ever think that maybe sometimes they may feel like they're being exploited at times?
If I feel like I'm exploited,
Like if people exploit the like the dolls and everything else on I guess on stream.
yes.
Well,
Yeah,
spirits in general, the fact that, so many people playing like haunted doll. Yes, air quotes are coming up, and they're always presenting them. They're always displaying them. They're always. Do you ever get the sense that maybe they feel exploited? Like that's not what they want their eternity to be.
A
You ever?
lot, yes. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm not gonna be too kind. A lot of people will buy stuff because it's said on eBay or whatever, Etsy or the whatever haunted doll.
Right, right.
They don't do a back check on it. They don't try and to get videos of evidence of that or proof that the doll is haunted. Oh, I'm buying a haunted doll because this is cool. This is in vogue presently. Some people some people will buy. You can see a lot of DB boxes also available on eBay and stuff.
Right.
One of my friends bought it. He paid $150 plus shipping to get a box. He opened the box and inside the box was only magnets.
Wow.
Right, right. Yeah, I don't put much faith in those boxes or whatever the hell they call them.
Well,
Uh,
can a haunted doll be sort of like a like if you let's say you get one, right, and it's bad luck to have it. Have you ever had if, any of y'all had anything haunted that was bad luck and you had to get rid of it?
I have a doll I had to bring to church to get it baptized, and I'm not gonna say exercised stuff like that, but she's been bathed in holy water. She has a cross around her neck. If you give me 2 seconds, I'll bring her out.
Okay, okay. Oh wow. I'm gonna put him up so everybody can see properly.
Yeah, I hear you, tracers.
Tracer, what's up, man? Can't wait for that interview, man.
I got him
I
down
had
March
a
6th. They're in the book.
I'm ready for him.
I had an interview. I had
Oh,
I
that
had
doll's
someone tell
precious.
me they were gonna send me a haunted doll. I was like, good. I could use some killing for my next cookout.
Oh shit.
I love that doll. It's so pretty.
She's actually a old doll. As you can see, the head is a little
Very
bit.
old doll. They don't make them like that anymore.
They
No,
don't.
actually, no. Underneath,
Uh
you can
huh.
see the
Is that a
legs.
porcelain head? It's a porcelain head.
No, that's even late. The porcelain heads came in the late 1800s, beginning of 1900s. This doll is from the late 1700s, beginning of
Ceramic.
Okay.
1800s.
Okay.
So this is like it's called mastic or something like that.
Uh,
It's
I
like
know what you're
glass
talking about.
in
Yeah.
Ceramic, right?
bronze.
You can see how old it is.
oh, I do. Ghost Tracers. I was supposed to have an interview with him, but he never responded back to me.
Who?
I still midnight. I still go
Oh,
to his live.
Actually, like I said, I'm a guy that likes to collect a lot of crazy stuff,
I know he's been
creepy
busy.
stuff and stuff.
Ooh, a
that's a
bone.
bone.
It looks
That's a
like
human
a
bone.
lemur.
Have you
That's a
got it
femur.
tested?
You can no, you can tell it's a human bone.
Yeah,
I
it
know
is.
that. Shit. Fucker.
Eli, look at your bones, bruh. You can tell it's a
I,
dog
I
bone,
can't.
human
I
bone.
can't see my bone. Ah, shit. Shit. Don't patronize my ass. Shit, motherfucker.
I love you, Eli.
Oh shit. What's up, man?
That's an old newspaper.
This has a story behind it. It's from the actually, I'll show you the dates. It's in French, so people that can read, but you can see the dates
Yep.
Oh
right here,
1960.
1960. This was found in a haunted house in a corner, and it's the entities that told us to go get it. As you can see, the paper has been bind together with a piece of thread, and it's going to waste. But this was find that was find hidden underneath a crawl space inside. And inside the crawl space, there was also a safe.
Oh wow.
And this was next to the safe. So the lady that we investigated gave me this, but she kept the safe.
Oh,
I have like 10 or 11 or 12. I forget how many. The very first newspapers that came when Prescott became a town. They're so old, they're yellow.
Uh-huh.
I have them. I put them in saran wrap. I mean, I'm talking like you could see the old ads that they ran for the grocery stores, like milk 50 cents. I'm going, can I go back to those days? 50 cents? But still 50 if it was, I mean, they're very old. It's the very first newspaper that Prescott, Arizona had. So, I mean, I've got them put away because I never know one day. You never know. Oh, that's an old doll right there, boy. Her eyes are. I don't like the eyes. Don't look at the eyes.
wow, look at that. It's
This
freaky.
doll is white. As you can see, the skin is all white.
Wow.
This doll's from the early 1950s. I think she's 1951. This one.
About looks of 50s, yeah.
The other one you see in the chair over there. Depends. She changed. She moves a lot. You can see her move. Sometimes on panel and stuff like that. She's from the early 1900s.
Wow.
Hmm.
They don't make dolls like that anymore.
Oh no.
Now they're cheap plastic.
Uh, what else can I show you?
I have
There's a lot of stuff. I'm doing my office again, so there's a lot of stuff
your
not
equipment.
installed. But
Your
I
new
do
equipment.
collect creepy stuff, haunted stuff.
Yep.
And in the glass thing you see over there, up here where I'm showing, this is my mother. I do keep her in my office.
So you're close to her there.
Yeah, I have
Makes sense.
bullets that have been used for murder.
Mhm.
I have bullets that been used at the War of Gettysburg. That I have them close so I can show you them. The other
Oh,
bullets
wow.
are a little bit far, but you can see two kinds of different bullets, and the cards you see in the middle are the cards to grant that they are legit bullets used in the war.
You
Wow.
can up in Prescott in some like the old shops. They have the bullets that were used when Prescott became just was a town, like when Doc Holliday were here and Wyatt Earp. They have the original bullets. I mean, the bullet holes are still in the walls where the palace is. I mean, that when you walk down the street of Prescott and on Gurley Street, once upon a time that was Wild Wild West, and people were coming out of there getting shot, and you can still see the holes in the walls. You can still, it's like you can feel the energy when you look. That strip is burned down twice. Twice is burned to the ground. But the Palace Saloon, their bar, nothing but wood, never burned. Never burned. Didn't char, didn't nothing. The owner of the palace, I talked to him about that. He goes, funny story about that. This city has this stretch has been burned twice to the ground, but that bar never burned. Never burned. I didn't do it. Eli did it.
Now, as you can see the lights lighting up on the board.
I like that. What is that?
I'm not touching it.
Don't touch it. It's doing its thing.
That's why my arms are lit up.
He's gonna show us some new equipment that he has.
Look
too.
what that thing he's got. Dom didn't touch that thing. It's going off.
Oh shit! Well, how does it work?
Can you please stop 2 seconds?
Good.
Can you please stop touching the machine, please? 2 seconds. I'll explain the machine. You
Okay.
can play with it again. So, this is called a gyroscope.
I want one.
I want with you.
I want everything you got, Dom. Just send me one of everything. One of everything.
As you can see, this is the first form. This is the first form of a Ouija board.
Oh, I don't want that. No.
Never mind.
Hold on. I'll explain. back in the day before the Ouija board that came out, this is what the mediums or people that were doing seances were using. Actually, the way it used to work back in the 1800s was it was like a big needle up, and you had two discs, not one, two. One with numbers and one with letters, and they would ask the spirit to turn those wheels around. This is the same. This is the same thing that we're seeing here, but it actually has a motor to do it. The way it works is the spirit has to go and touch the lights here to activate. Oh, this is unscrewed. I don't know why, but see, it's pretty hard. You don't see it light. I'm touching the lights now. Now you see it light up a little bit. So
That's cool though.
the spirits had you can ask them, hey, listen, what's your name? Can you give me the first letter of your name? So go and touch. One side is only the letters. In the middle, of the place, you see yet right where I'm spotting there. You can see yes and no.
Okay, I see it.
You can ask them the question. Are you a little man? No. Are you a woman? Yes. Etc. What's the first name of your letter? Let's say his name is Bob. Well, the spirit's gonna light up where B is.
Just stopped on something.
Yeah. Now orb just passed right in front of the machine. I don't know if you saw it.
You know, I know they say that look, they talk about the Ouija boards, and yes, they're sold as a game. Yes, they are. But like I said, it's not the Ouija board itself. It's the person's intent on how they use it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, my mom used a Ouija board back in the day when she was younger. She told me the story, what happened. They were all sitting around playing the Ouija board. Some weird shit happened. My aunt went home. She was in the bathroom. Her husband came home. He goes, hi, honey, I'm home now. And she goes, all right, I'll be right out. And he walks back to the bedroom. She comes out of the bathroom. She didn't see him walk back by. She goes back to the bedroom. He's not there. 4 to 5 minutes later, the phone call came through saying her husband just was killed instantly in a car crash.
Wow.
Yeah. That
She'll never touch another one again.
That to answer your question, yes, I will bring it. I will be bringing my equipment to the United States.
Don't tell Christy. Christy will find you. She wouldn't play with all that stuff.
Shit, I bet he will.
Christy, like, tell him where you at. I gotta come over. Where you at? Christy just said, Jackson, we need to go over to John's house and play with his stuff. I said,
Yeah,
no, on the way.
I have a lot of stuff. A lot of
We'll
stuff.
just be in there tinkering. Don't worry about us. We're just gonna try everything.
I think he has one more to show us, I think.
Oh,
Or
I have
more.
a
He's
lot.
got
I
Show
have a
us.
lot of stuff.
Where were you, Eli, when I was doing my live? Don was showing me a whole bunch of stuff.
I know. That's why he's gonna show it. Shit.
This is called do I have batteries? Yeah, you can see. Well, actually, yeah, you can see the lights light up. This is actually like a small REM pod, but it's
Okay.
actually a lantern. You can see the lights inside of the lantern. You put
That's
it
pretty
down,
neat.
and you lift up this. The actually the supports here is actually the antenna. So you ask the entity to go grab the lantern. It's gonna light up and make a little bit of music. So that's a cool equipment. If anybody would like to have one of those, you can go to Attic Junkie. They have those for sale. Those ones are from Attic Junkie. I have two of those. Very cool equipments. I like them.
Hey, Boomer, I'm still waiting for that interview request.
You have everybody.
cool.
Everybody knows about the music box.
The PNB, yeah.
Yeah, this is a different version of the music box. It's a coffin.
It's a lot smaller than the PNB. The PNBs are really big.
It's see in my hand.
Yeah. And that basically works the same way as the PNB. They walk in front of it.
Same thing. You have two sensor lights here. if something passes in front of those sensors and blocks the light, because the way it works, one like the black light that's right there sends like a beam
Right.
right in front of them. If that beam is crossed, it will make the box play music.
Okay.
So
And
pretty
that's the
cool.
old, like that's like the old music box with the teeth.
That is pretty
You
cool.
know, like okay, so like before music boxes became what they are now, they used to have the little metal teeth in there. When you wind up, it sounded it
Yeah,
sounded like that. Like
it's the same thing.
Billy's been on 2 investigations at a cemetery, and I've
Hey,
heard
father,
that
like son,
old
welcome.
jewelry box noise.
You
Yep.
see
Yeah, with the
pieces
teeth.
of
Yep.
comb here, and the teeth are right here,
Yep. Yep.
and yeah, it plays old music and stuff.
I think
Um,
those are the neatest things because it's not like the newer versions of the jewelry box. You know, those just you have to make it work. It doesn't just work. Like you can touch a jewelry box that I have now. I have a carousel horse that
uh,
goes off once in a while.
Melissa, the thing I showed before is is this. As you can see, hold on. No, I'm trying to show it, but I'm not showing it properly. This is called the gyroscope. This is what I was showing you guys before the box. Now I'm gonna
Kind
show
of like
you.
a Ouija board. Hey,
I'm
like
gonna
Pod
show
like
you
son.
a cool REM pod. A lot of people saw it, but for the people that are in the chat that didn't see this,
Dude, I need that. I have to have that.
Oh, it's awesome.
Christmas, Dom, my birthday's around the corner. I'm just saying.
well, actually, I didn't put.
They don't sell them at Walmart, I know.
Well, I want one that looks like Darth Vader, and I'll be happy.
I didn't put the antenna, but you do have right here. You have an antenna that comes out. So now
That's
it's a little bit
badass.
wild.
I don't care who you are. That's badass. Eli wants one too, don't you, Eli?
This
Like Dora. Oh,
if
shit.
you want one REM pod like this, a skull head, you can write to me. Those are done in France from one of my friends. I'll give you his link. He builds a lot of equipment. The small music box is from him. This is from him. I
He's
have a
very
couple.
talented.
He's amazing,
He's got the
amazing.
gift. Yep.
To build
Beth says,
equipment.
"I don't want it. I need it." Yeah, that's right. But can I? But if I write to your friend, can he make it in like with Darth Vader? You know, like a helmet thing. That's great.
You can ask him. You can
There
ask
you
him
go.
if he can. If he can, he will build that for you.
That would be awesome.
And the
It'd probably be a
price
little
is,
more money.
let's say example, this one a PNB box goes between $200 and $600.
Damn.
Those ones, if I'm not mistaken, those small music box. He does different music box, but those, the one he builds, I think they're. I'm not. I don't want to go too fast, but I think they're about $95.
Eli, my birthday's coming. I'll take the little coffin box there. My birthday's coming, Eli.
Shit.
You want that? You want that pizza ticket for your birthday? Well, you better give me something like that.
One piece of equipment I use, but I didn't show a lot. A lot of people that don't know I have this. Is this a beauty?
Huh? What is that? What does that do?
Can I
A
remember how?
monster radio.
Look, Ryan, I'm a
It's
Star
up
Wars.
on-
I'm a Star Wars geek. Okay, and everybody looks at me and goes, "How, Jax? You didn't? I am, but you know, I would like a Darth Vader, like just little one.
Oh, what the hell?
I can't have taunts anyone.
Is that a Game Boy?
Damn Game Boy.
The name is right here. It's called the anomaly cam.
Anomaly cam. Okay, so it picks up anomalies. When's your birthday, Christy? What day?
Actually, you have one full spectrum and one ER or night vision camera, and it copies it at the same time. It makes you a copy of both in both things. So, if you do get something on one image, it should be on the other image, but in full spectrum or ER. Actually, I got a pretty interesting photo with this thing. That's I think I shared this week also on Twitter, but I can reshare it to show you a small kid that we found in Battlefield in
Okay.
Quebec City
Do you
with
have it
his
with you?
camp. I could try to find it on the
Yeah, that's fine.
computer. Give me 2 seconds.
So, what do you think about pendulums um and, and rods, spirit rods?
Um, I tried some rods back in the day, like at the beginning when I started investigating. I didn't have the right technique or stuff, so I put it on. I put them aside. When I went to Gettysburg, like that was 5 years ago in Gettysburg. Yeah, uh, um, there were people over there that were using them, so I tried to use them, and I had some good responses. So yeah, actually, I don't have the picture right here on this computer. It's on the other computer, but I can send it to you after, Eli, so you can see it.
Thank you.
Yeah. Um, Continue with the equipment. Um, mm, mm, mm. Oh, you have this beauty. This small box, which has a button on top and a small inserts. You can put a speaker here on top. And what does this box do in particular? It's a yes no box.
Hey, Paranormal Patrick, thanks for coming. How you doing?
Yeah, this is a yes no box. Now you see the lights going on further down. It's adjusting. If I do put a speaker, it's gonna tell you. So this is to do a session with the entities. You ask the entities questions. Yes, they touch the this antenna. It's gonna make the green light go.
Hmm.
No red lights. But what's cool, like I said, you have a thing to put a speaker. When they do the yes, you're gonna hear in the box yes, 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 till they leave the antenna alone. So if they do it just one time, it's gonna say yes. If they leave it like this, it's gonna say yes, 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 yes. No, 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 or just no. So that's pretty cool. This is something also that my French friend built in France.
Oh, that's
But
awesome.
like I said, he builds everything. You want a spirit box, he can build it for you. You want detector motion, he's gonna build it for you. Plenty of stuff.
Hey Eli, I gotta run, man. If you're still on later, I'll pop back in.
All right,
Hey,
bro.
Tor,
Thanks for
take
coming
care,
in.
man.
Yeah, much love, everybody. Keep it real.
All right, brother. Keep it real, man.
I like
See you later, bro.
using this.
What's up, second star? Oh, that's what
No,
is that?
no, Ryan, real quick. I didn't cry in Luke's show. I cry when look. I cry when the son killed Han Solo. Okay, it was very emotional for me. I was crying. My son's like, "What is your problem?" I said, "It's Han Solo. How did he die? How? Why?"
Who did-
I feel some type of way about that.
Who cares?
I really do. I need to have to talk with the director and stuff. I mean, hey Matt, I feel some type of way that Han Solo got killed by his own son. I feel some type of way about that.
And back to the show.
Back to the show. Don't
This
bring up Star Wars.
this is called flare, or if you want heat sensor motion cam.
It's small. I see. I don't like a lot of big. I like when something like that I can put in like in a bag or something if I go out instead of
But this
you know.
this this is the way why it's small like this is I could put it on iPhone. I could put it on iPad. You have also the version for Android, and this you can get the difference between the temperatures, sense heat or stuff, and you can you can get the spirits. When the spirits there show up, you can see cold spots and stuff like that. So, Eli, can you get down to show the skull again so can Patrick see?
Yeah, he's gonna do it right now. Thanks. Oh, here you go.
Hey Matt, brother, how you doing?
Patrick, usually in the back where you see like the metal stud, there's the right
The,
here.
the
There's a
antenna?
antenna. I didn't install it, so you ask the spirits questions. And you ask to go next to the antenna or touch the antenna. If they do touch the antenna, which I'm doing there, the lights, the eyes are gonna light up, and you're gonna hear squeaking beep.
That would be bomb though if it had Darth Vader. That would be bomb if it was Darth Vader. That would be bomb.
Actually, I'm supposed to talk to the guy tomorrow.
Just ask him about it. Just
I'm
go
gonna
ahead,
ask.
Darth
I'm
Vader.
gonna ask him for you. I'm gonna ask. Listen, I have people asking, do you do different models, or it's just a skull, or stuff like that? But I'm pretty sure. If I give him,
Stormtrooper maybe would be cool.
I'll give him. I'll give him like
Pitch the idea, Dom. Pitch the
like
idea.
the challenge to build something up with
That would be
Darth Vader
awesome.
or a Star Trooper.
Oh yeah, baby. Yeah, even better. That looks so good. That's true. You know what? If he can do the skull, I'm sure he can do anything.
Seriously,
He sounds very talented. Just by the
he's
stuff you're showing
amazing.
us.
He's amazing with the stuff. The other thing that I have for people that want to play hockey. No, I'm joking.
I say that's no hockey puck.
It's
The
called
puck too, I've
paranormal
seen
puck
those.
too. This I love using this. The way it works is you open the device, it lights up, and you can sync it to a tablet or a phone. Now you're hearing it ring because it's searching for the other part. I'm gonna close it down. But when you get it after that on the tablet or iPhone, you can ask a full question. So, what's your name? What's your date of birth and stuff like that, and you get answers. It's a little bit like a obelisk, but you ask full questions, and you could get sometimes instead of just one word, you can get sometimes a full sentence.
I don't remember who used it. Could have been on like Child Channel or something like that. But someone used like a Google Home or like an Alexa,
Mm-hmm.
and they actually got words from it. Like the Google Home, the little round thing, and then you have Alexa. They used it in some and I was like, why not everything? Why am I the last one to think of that stuff like that?
I like I'm showing a lot of a lot of tools, a lot of stuff. People are saying, oh, you have a lot of equipment and stuff like that. I like to try. I like to try different stuff.
If something doesn't work as well as something else,
I do build to myself some equipment that I do myself. That I built. Small stuff like this small tripod with infrared red lights to put a small cam.
Oh, nice.
Easy,
I'll put that up.
ready to go. This you can make a tripod with that, so you can make it stand up. If you have, let's say you put a ball on the floor or a truck or a toy, and you want to see this, you can use that. You have a dimmer for the lights. This is to open the lights. This is to dim the light to put it brighter, or the cameras, small cameras I have, small GoPros are infrared, but I also do some full spectrum cameras like this. And you don't see much, but this is a 4K camera. I have other 4K cameras also like this.
I'd like to get a GoPro, but I have very small cameras. My cameras are very small.
This, a lot of people are gonna pay for the name GoPro. Okay.
Yeah.
because the quality and the way it's built is built by the same company that does those cameras. I'm going to try to show you the name. The name is Safari. Those
Okay.
are the same people that are doing the inside of the GoPro, so the lens and the things and stuff like that. So it's almost the same technology, and it costs like 3 times less.
Hmm.
But you're gonna
Yeah,
get
I know.
you're
GoPros
gonna
are
get the
crazy.
same you're gonna get the same quality as a GoPro. So
That's awesome.
yeah, also work with cameras like this.
Nice, nice. How much are those run up to you? How much do they cost on it?
This one's a 4K. This one's about 450.
Hmm.
Uh, also have uh, those small cameras also,
Awesome.
which are night vision also. Uh,
Aren't you worried that like spirits can attach to your cameras and stuff like that?
no,
No. Okay. Do you bless your stuff
yeah.
before you go into their property? Okay. How do you bless them? What do you
Well,
use?
holy water, sage, but not just sage. I use a mix. It's a powerful mix. Uh, yeah, there's sage inside. There's dragon blood. Um, Bay leaves. It's a big recipe that I mix together and stuff. So I do sometimes take my equipment out. I'll burn a pot and pass my equipment on top and ask prayers and protection for my equipment, as I would do for my own self, my own body. Ask the spirits to protect me with lights. Well, I ask the same thing for my equipment. It sounds stupid, but
It's not
at the
that
same
big.
time, why take risks? No, but you're not yet. You're saying it's not stupid because you understand. But some people that will listen to that will say, "This guy is like he's praying for a camera and stuff." It's not really for the camera. It's more for the attachment. I don't want nothing to attach to my stuff. So yeah.
Hmm. Especially if you have like kids at home and and they
Oh,
they they can
the
really.
kids are crazy about paranormal.
Mm,
It's unbelievable. My daughter, that's 8 years old, knows almost. I wouldn't say as much as me, but she knows. She could, and this is not to be impolite with nobody and to judge anybody, but she could teach a couple of people other than that on the paranormal field.
I think the younger kids are more in tune with it because they don't have the, like my grandson, he can see them, he can talk to them. But I think when you're young, you don't have all the cloudy stuff, you're not thinking like an adult would think. I think kids have more of an open mind than we do.
A lot
There's
of
I think that I like when they're not tainted in any way. They're not told that this is not real, this is not real, this is not real. They know what they're seeing, they know what they're saying. So whenever my grandson say, "Nana, I saw the little boy," I'm like, "Well, did you go say hi to him?" And they're like, "Well, yeah, we were
my
polite."
my son, my youngest son, never knew my mother. She passed away before he was born. And one day he came to me. He goes, my somebody's bang.
someone's
I
banging.
heard it. I heard it. I don't
You
know.
heard a bang. Somebody was bang
That's it.
bang
That's
bang
it.
bang.
Yeah,
That's it.
there's that noise still.
Yeah, the other thing we were hearing is
Yeah,
also passing now.
Nope.
yeah.
Nope.
You don't
You
hear
don't
it
hear
now?
it, Eli? I hear
I
it.
heard a
There
whisper.
really isn't
Yeah,
nobody moving in my house now.
now it's just
Not you, Donnie. It was way before you came on.
now I just whispered that when we
I
were
did. It
talking.
did. It did.
Yeah.
What you
But
try to
anyways,
communicate with it? You want to communicate?
my son came to me. He goes, "Hey,
Mhm.
he goes, my grandma Carol." I went, "What?" He goes, "Yeah." He goes, I spoke to her. I go, whole wait, whole. hold on. I go, first of all, how do you know my mother's name? He goes,
Something's
she told me.
happening.
I go, what?
Daniel did the same thing with me. He didn't
I
know
go,
my grandfather.
What are you talking about? Then he explained to me. Then my daughter, that came to me, she goes, you know, Grandma. She goes, she
Someone's
has it.
tapping at a window.
Yeah, you hear her knocking,
Yeah, yeah.
like a
Hey,
tick tick
Patty,
tick
welcome
tick
back.
tick 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 tick.
Yeah.
Anyways, she comes to me. She goes, I saw my grandma's new house. I go, "Oh, oh, you saw
What
your
new
grandma's
house?
new house?" I go, what? You? She goes, yes. She goes, the new house. She goes, when you come out of the door, if you're not careful enough, you're gonna fall in the water.
Like what? What?
I was going, okay. Then she goes, yes, it's a long fall to fall in the water. I was going,
Oh, right.
what
Shit.
the hell is she talking about? Then she started naming names about the angels that I never spoke to her about those angels. She was giving me names. I was going, what the hell is she doing? And yeah,
My grandson, he was sitting in the room. He's like 3 or 4, and he's talking to somebody. And I go back there. I say, "Okay, Daniel, who are you talking to?" He goes, "Charlie." I said, "Who?" He goes, "Charlie." He goes, "Nana, you know who he is." I'm going, "No, I don't know a Charlie." So he comes out, comes into the living room, points to the picture of my papa. He goes, "That's Charlie. He told me, he said he loves you and he misses you. My grandfather died when I was 8." The goosebumps, my mother was like, "What the fuck?" She was, "Wait a minute." She goes, "How do you know Charlie?" Because that's my grandfather's name, Charles. They went by Charlie. He said, "How do you know Charlie?" He goes, "He comes and plays with me all the time, Mimi." And he calls my mom Mimi. And my mom just started bawling because that's her father. Bawling. And I said, "See, Mom, they may not have seen my children be born, but they're here to see them now."
I had a death experience. Well, I had 3, 4 now. Uh, three when I was young, not at one. Anyways, I'm not gonna go into that. But anyways, at the age of 12, I got hit by a car, and
I heard running. I'm sorry for interrupting. I heard
yeah, I heard
running.
like thumping, running.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I got hit by a car at the age of 12. I was left dead in the middle of the streets, and actually, it was one of the best experience I had in paranormal in my paranormal history. I met my late grandfather. My grandfather died 2 hours before I was born. I never met him at all. Now we just heard a truck passing by.
Some weird shit going on tonight, people.
Yeah. So
I just heard kids. No.
I met
Oh, that's
I
probably
met
double
this
D.
I met this gentleman. He was talking to me, and in the talk we were having, he was going, It's gonna be okay, my son. It's gonna be okay, my son. Everything's gonna be okay, my son." He was talking to me and stuff, and every time at the end he was like, "Everything's gonna be okay, my son." To a point when he said, "Okay, now it's time to go back to your mother's." And he disappeared. I woke up. I was in blood. My clothes was all teared up. I got up, broken limbs, all pumped up. I walked a mile, almost a mile to my door. Rang the bell. My mother opened the door, and I lost conscience. I left in the ambulance. Doctors, ambulance don't know how the hell I walked from the distance where I got hit to my house. I had broken bones, like I said, in the legs and stuff like that. But
Do you remember walking home?
I do. I do remember walking home, walking the distance, and walking not like normal, like with a limp, but still walking to there. I couldn't feel the pain. I couldn't feel nothing, but I walked to my house.
I think that's comforting to me, like comforting to knowing my papa is checking in on his great grandchildren. And to
Mhm.
me, that's comforting to know No, I was 8 when he died. I was my if I would my nana would have lived another year, she would have saw my son being born. My nana died when I was 16. But to me, them being here and my children, my grandchildren, hearing them and seeing them, that's comforting me, saying, look, that's my nana, that's my papa, that's your
13
great great
spirits, probably.
grandmother, your great great grandfather.
I
And to
know.
them, they think it's cool.
I know. I know that the spirits in my house. Some are from my family. Some are from the plane crash. But
Jax, mute for a sec, if you don't mind.
I know also.
Can you mute for a sec? See what's coming on from 13 spirits.
Hold
What
on.
happened?
Well, we just want to find out where the noise is coming from. Hold on.
It stops. It stops when we stop talking about. When we start talking about ghosts, it starts up again. Once we stop talking about paranormal, it stops.
No, I was gonna say if you want to mute, I'm gonna see if it happens with 13 spirits. Is it? Okay, either it's Jax or 13 spirits, because I muted.
Bro, it's when we start
Okay.
talking about spirits.
Okay. How about okay? Go ahead. 13 spirits. Go ahead and mute, and we'll try it again.
I'm
Okay.
in the mute now. I closed my mic, so it's not me.
Okay. We'll just keep on
Spirits,
talking.
I don't hear it now. I don't hear it now.
See, now stop.
And it was like this on the private stream before we went live.
Yep.
Yeah.
There it is.
People are gonna say they're crazy. We don't hear nothing, but it's really there. Anyways,
It sounds like someone's knocking on
the window.
not glass, not maybe a heavy thick window. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
We've been hearing that for 3 hours now, people. So we heard about it in before we
There you
came
go.
on live to now. We're still hearing it.
There you go.
Save this live stream, right? You
Sounds
we
like
might be hit.
It might go away.
Hey, it might, but we're gonna find out.
I don't know.
Maybe it's that doll knocking on the casket.
Could be anything. Maybe it
You
could
wanna
be
try?
anywhere. It's just we're hearing it.
Okay.
I don't know where it's coming from.
Let's all mute. Let's all mute, and he's gonna get that doll with the casket. Let's all mute.
I don't hear it now.
Talk about paranormal. We're muted. Go and talk about paranormal.
Hold on. We were talking about paranormal experience. As I was saying, I have spirits here in the house, which are part of my family, part of the plane crash, and they all said when we asked the question, "Are you guarding kids? Are you protecting the kids in the house?" All the answers are always the same. It's yes.
Go ahead and open and see if it stops.
Don't you open that to see if it knocks. Don't listen to Eli. Never listen to Eli. Haven't you learned by now? Never
Margot,
listen to Eli.
we're gonna open your box again. We're gonna
Margot, it was all Eli's fault. Just let you, girl, look, your boy right there in the up there, that was his fault. Yep. His name is Eli. Yep. You want his number? I'll give it to you.
We're seeing if it knocks, dude. What the fuck?
Dude, maybe he's coming from your side, bro.
Listen, I'm gonna try something.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, go to mute, dude.
You mute, dude.
We're gonna have fun a little bit.
Oh, Lordy.
Okay.
You asked for it, Eli.
Margot, do you have a message for the friends watching you? I'm gonna don't laugh at me. I haven't tried that in a long time. I'm gonna try and talk Haitian to the doll. Ask her a couple of questions. So please do not laugh at me.
No, we're not gonna laugh at you.
Okay.
You gotta talk. Hey, no, not everybody's fluent in Haitian.
Margot, ça passe, oui? I'm getting shivers just holding the doll.
Dude, I've got anxiety right now, done
My
with that doll.
stomach is
Eli,
weird.
you did that. Look, my blood pressure's going up, bro.
My
I can feel the
stomach,
cheeks.
dude.
Margot, with respect, we would like to know your story, ask you questions. Would you like to talk with us? Margot, est-ce que vous voulez parler avec nous?
There's my daughter, my sister's kids are in the
Margot, can
background.
you make a sign of your presence here with us? In all due respect, please. Margot, are we bothering you? Anybody else that's here in the room with us and Margot, would you like to talk with us?
What was that?
That was
That
weird.
that was me getting the shivers and stuff.
I heard a like
No, that's okay. Hold on.
Yeah, I heard
hold
a
on.
noise before also.
I think I know what the noise is. It's hold on. I'll show you exactly what the noise is.
I'm hungry too.
I'll just put Margot back in her box.
yeah, he looks
Yeah, you put
freaky.
Margot back in her box because
No
you know I
Thank you
think.
for the time. Thank you for the time, Margot.
Thank you, Margot.
Mhm.
Back in the box.
I heard
Nothing.
whispers too, Christy, but
Much
I can't
respect.
understand Asian. Thank
Much
you, Eli, for that.
respect.
Appreciate that, Eli.
Okay, hold on. I'll show you the
My
troublemaker
stomach's like,
that's making the noise.
Squeeze.
Don't
squeeze
ask
me.
for haunted dolls to talk to you. You're gonna have a bad dream now, bro. You're gonna have a bad dream.
My stomach, dude, is like kind of like.
Margot's gonna come for you, bro.
Shit.
Haitian voodoo queen.
I've seen worse.
Oh, it's a bunny.
Oh, what's that the whole time?
Real bunny. It's so cute. Oh my god, it's so cute.
Oh, there he is. Oh.
I love bunnies.
Okay, what's
Oh,
that?
was he drinking out of the water? Maybe. No, that's not it. Possible. Margot made me feel some type of way, Eli.
This
My stomach is.
hold on. I'll just close this.
You gotta
2
ask about
seconds.
Margot. Put voodoo hex on you, bro. I'm feeling some type of way about you wanting to see that doll, Eli.
Oh, so it was your bunny the whole time.
I'm not sure. That's why I'm saying maybe the last noise, but the other noise the
Doing it again.
and hold on.
It goes like like someone's knocking on a heavy window.
Okay,
Like those
this
old
is
like
funny.
triple glass windows, triple
Yep.
pane windows. What are those? Hair?
But that was on my desk now.
Oh.
Uh-oh. I didn't do it. Eli did it.
Oh shit.
Okay. I'm
I'm
gonna.
leaving the microphone where there it is again.
I know it wasn't there. No, it wasn't there.
It's you, Eli. You were haunted, Eli.
Oh shit.
Yeah, sorry guys. Now it's me that you're running with my thing.
Now I'm gonna hear that night. Thank you.
Oh, your rosaries. I have my Nana's pearl necklace that she wore when she got married, but my mom didn't get her rosaries, which she's pretty pissed off about. But I told her, I said, you know what, Mom?
Hold on.
You need a shock mount for that microphone, Dom. What's a shock mount?
He's been playing with it too much. Ah shit.
Actually, my microphone is up here on a jack.
Yeah, just say his is on up higher. It's not the mic; it's something else, and I don't know.
I know it's not.
My mom would love to have my Nana's rosaries, but when my aunt died, she didn't leave a specific thing to say what goes to who. So my mom was supposed to get my Nana's rosaries, but she didn't. They're still sitting in a box in Idaho. And I told my mom, I said, you know, Mom, it's a materialistic thing.
You
Nana
know what's
knows
funny?
you loved her.
The computer, I didn't touch nothing. The computer was trying to start another StreamYard.
What?
They can mess with electronics. I believe that.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Rain?
Oh well, I'm gonna go to end this, guys. A redheaded by nature.
Redhead, what's up, girl?
You said you had a message for everybody.
I have a special message. Dom has a special message.
Yeah. Starting not starting today, but starting on the 1st of March, I will be changing the name of the group and the logo. I will not be called no more 13 Spirits.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna tell you the name of the new group yet. It's gonna still resemble 13, but different in a different way. The reason why is a lot of people are waiting to see when I will be in the United States. Um, I would tell you it's gonna be real soon, like real soon. We're talking about
Keep on promise.
maybe a week or two, still more. Maximum on the 1st of March. I will be leaving Canada
Nice.
to the U.S. I have I don't know how to say that. Um, I have something to fix. Um,
I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. I
I
get
know
it.
what
I
it is.
understand. I understand, Dom. You don't gotta say it. I understand. I
and
get it.
that will be starting. That will be starting on the 1st of March. I'm leaving for a day to fix that, and after that, the journey of paranormal will start.
Then it will begin for you, Dom. But I understand
Yes.
what you. I know where you're
And
going with it. You don't have to say it.
oh, I don't care. I'll say it.
I'm very excited about that,
Say it,
Dom.
say it.
I've got high hopes for you.
but
The
but
hell,
at the same time, I'm not gonna go there. I'm a
You
little
have
bit
to.
in the dark. I
Seriously.
need answers. I'm going to find answers first, then paranormal.
You won't know until you're face to face.
Yeah.
A lot
Oh,
can be said over a phone. A lot can be said over a computer. But it's when you're face to face, flesh to flesh, bone to bone. That's when the real
that
shit comes out.
that's one of the reasons why I'm doing this. Is I need to know.
And if you get the answers that you didn't want, at least you know. At least you know with concrete. You tried to
Um,
make you tried to get your answers.
in my head, I'm not. How can I explain that? Without going in too much
I know,
details.
I know.
In my
I know.
head, for me, I'm going there with bad news.
Mm.
Always expect the worst, but you always do. You always do.
But
Expect the at least if
I
you go
hope
if you go
I
with
hope
that, you're not gonna be let down as bad.
I hope something different. Like I said, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm
I
going
think
there.
something different will be good. I don't think you're gonna Dom, don't psych yourself up for bad stuff. I just got that feeling it's gonna be good.
We'll see.
Yeah.
And if it does go good, you have to text me and say, you're right, Jax. I'll be like, thank
Yep.
you.
You'll see because part of my future plans is based on
The answers.
that.
I know.
Yep. Good.
I already know what you're talking about. You don't gotta say no more. I already know.
Yeah.
already know.
Sorry if I'm getting
It's okay.
a little bit caught up, but yeah.
It's okay.
It's important to you.
I would
People
say
you need answers. I mean that's
I would say
you know?
it's more than important. It's vital. It's
This is your life.
Yep.
yeah.
This is life. I mean, real life comes and everything goes later, you know?
So yeah. So I need answers on that. So that's my for people asking and stuff. I will be gone starting maximum 1st of March.
Awesome. Cool.
Hey Dom, if I'm right, you have to come to Arizona. It's right next door. Just saying.
Right.
Like, we gotta go to Arizona now. Somebody was right.
Right.
I will see on that. I will see a lot of people, but like I said, don't take it personal because a lot of people ask me, "Oh, you're coming to
You've
the
got a lot
States."
of places you're going already. I know.
Listen, if I listen to everybody, I would be like almost in every 52 states.
Hmm.
Would be nice if we could go 52 states, but you know,
Oh my God, I would.
that's too much.
I
That'd be too much on anybody.
seriously, if I could do 52 states, I would do the 52 states. I'm that crazy about paranormal. Um,
Every
yeah,
state's got every state has a something. Every state has
I'm
sometimes
also
more than a something.
working. I'm almost also working on a new project, but that also will be on the shelves till I fix my other issues and of stuff. But the new project would be a live show once a week uh,
Mm-hmm.
for Mister and Mrs. Everybody that wants to do paranormal.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm talking
Awesome.
about. What I'm talking about is the veterans, the newbies will all find their suit in that.
That's cool.
And
Awesome.
yeah, so I'm working on that project, but I need a partner.
Just remember, Dom, and I know you. I know I've known your mother has told you this, and probably your father. Everything happens for a reason. You don't
Yeah.
know what the reason is until.
Oh, I know the reason why. I know the reason why we're there, and yeah,
But
we'll talk.
always go with an open mind. Always go with an open mind.
Mm, yeah,
As I say, Don, thank you for coming up, sharing your stuff and your experience with paranormal,
We
experience
always
your
love having you,
experiences.
Dom.
Yeah, and
it's always
Belvedere,
good.
thank you for coming up.
It's
And
always
guys,
good.
No problem.
Thank you,
and
Eli. Thank you,
you're
Jax,
welcome.
again. Once again for having
Well,
me on the on
you're
panel.
welcome. You're
And
welcome.
thank
Anytime.
you for the people in the chat. Sorry I didn't answer to a lot of questions in the chat. If you do have questions, if you would like to know a little bit more on me or the equipment or stuff, you can write to me. You can DM me on Twitter. You
Yep.
can email me at 13 spirits altogether 13 spirits paranormal at gmail.com. And for the people that have a chance to have my phone number, you can text me or call me. I'll answer also your questions, no problems.
Okay, cool. You hear it, guys? And guys, thank you for coming, and thank you for believing in our journey, and thank you for believing in ours.
Mm-hmm.